Once upon a
Recording in progress. Okay, Elizabeth, welcome, please.
She's gonna
Elizabeth, once upon a
tell
time
the
there was
story.
what?
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a pencil and an eraser. The eraser said to the pencil, "If you draw, I will make your draws disappear." And the pencil drawed, and then the eraser erased it. And and then the pencil said, "Wow, now you can erase myself." And then the eraser erased the pencil self, and then the pencil went to a white hole, and then he said, "I hope this is the end of the story." And then he said,
The
"The end."
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, welcome, Elizabeth, to Monday Talk. Welcome, Amanda. Welcome, to Rita. Welcome, Rita. Okay, let's get started.
Who starts?
Yeah, let's get started. About motivation for today. Elizabeth, how motivated are you, Elizabeth? Where is Elizabeth?
What?
Yeah.
Elizabeth,
Are
how
you motivated?
motivated are you, my little friend?
I don't know.
Are you in general? You don't know. When you play
Are you?
jokes, for example, play jokes when you try to learn something new jokes around.
How
Okay.
motivated are you in general?
Do you know, Elizabeth, do you know what
What?
motivation means?
No.
She is
It
so
means
motivated.
About
Like
doing
me?
something?
Oh,
Like
yes, I am.
like
Yes,
something
yes, I am motivated.
to do what?
You are so
I
motivated.
am motivated to run and shout.
To run
Very
and
good.
shout.
That's the spirit.
That's nice. And to play jokes, okay? To
Yes.
draw, remember draw.
Watch videos.
Well, I watch some videos too, funny videos,
Mhm. Okay,
and
let's get
cute
started.
videos,
Let's
and
get
cute
started.
videos.
Uh-huh. How motivates you do things? Please, Rita. Rita, our friend from Italy. Welcome. What
Yeah,
motivates
thank
to
you.
do things? Welcome. Mhm.
Um, well, what motivates me to do things? First of all, I think that to be motivated is very important in our life,
Mhm.
okay? Because when you are motivated, you find ways in order to increase feeling to get a goal, okay? Because motivation allows me, allows all of us to change behavior because when you are motivated, you can also develop skills, competences. You could also be creative. For example, you can set goals. You can grow in interest. I don't know what else. You can make plans. Okay, and so all these things can motivate you. Can motivate you in general in the best way. And so yes, in general, I think that when I want to change my behavior, to get a goal, to develop some particular skills, and also when I'd like to be creative, so all these things create in me motivation. Okay, I don't know if I will be successful, but anyway, all these feelings create in me motivation. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. This Amanda? Amanda,
Yeah, I was with the microphone.
what motivates to do things? What motivates our goals, for example, right? Our goals.
Yeah, but to get motivated, to get motivated, first you need to like the thing that you're gonna do, I guess. Yeah, sometimes you don't like it and you don't feel motivated, and it's very hard to do something that you had to put your goals, but what is the reason to achieve that goal, and that is part of the motivation path, I guess.
Tony, Tony.
Please, Elizabeth, what motivates you to do things? For example, if you
Do
set
you like
a
the
new
school?
goal, I will play
Uh,
some new jokes. Please
For
explain.
example, Elizabeth, if she doesn't like something, for
Oh.
children are hard because they always want what they want, right? And if they don't want to, for example, go to school, a good thing for motivate children is to tell them a story or to give a prize or to tell them that, like, I don't know, if she read a story that is it's gonna be, she's getting test, she's in the first grade of primary, and sometimes they give them a story to read all the week, and as it's so repetitive, she gets bored, and I one of the motivation is kind of great her, say, if you read it, after you read it, you will have a phone. So you motivate with something that she is going to like it. Even she doesn't like to read the same story again and again every day. I take something that she likes, like to play with the mobile phone, and say you're only going to play if you read the story. So that motivates her. But that's the way to motivate my children.
But how motivated she is in English? I think large goals she has.
Sometimes when my mom tells me to read a long story, I don't. But when mommy tells me and I read the story when I'm 12 years old, she will give me a Super Smash Bros. and I'll be so happy. So I'll read the story and get motivated.
Yeah.
I like Super Smash Bros. It's my favorite game on Nintendo. On Nintendo, I like Nintendo because I'm so good at it, but I don't like Taken because it's so hard for me to play. I keep running out of time. Okay, well, give them something. Probably is going to do something that she doesn't like, but you give something to make her do it.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to add something more, Amanda?
No.
No. Herder, please. Herder.
Yeah. Shall I take what motivates you to do things? The best motivation is love. Love to the day, love to the nature, love for you being alive, love in general. That's the best motivation. Also, if you want to express something, that's a very good motivation. You have something like you want to express.
That's nice.
And also like with Elizabeth, awarding somebody, I think that's also can be a good motivation. But if you do this, you get this. But the ideal motivation is that the goal is doing it. That's what gives you the biggest pleasure, not the goal, but the process is the best part. If you can achieve that, so that you're not focusing on the goal, but you're just doing the process and you're like losing your time, so you cannot disappear. That's like the best moments, and that can also be a motivation in itself. When you have to do something, you remember, okay, if you do this like this, you can enter this state of mind that you like. So that becomes a goal in itself.
Yeah, for example, I am so motivated about these meetings. For example, to meet new people, to learn more, increase my vocabularies in English. I think for everybody in here,
Yeah, I think that motivation is something very, very, really important in our life, but it's different. And now, listening to Elizabeth, I was thinking about what is to me, motivation, and what is for a baby, for a young child, motivation. Okay, because I have two grandchildren of the same age, more or less, as Elizabeth, and I think that at this age, motivation for them is something unknown. okay, because they are not able to understand
Mhm.
what is the motivation. Because they, for example, today they love to go to the piano lessons because they, oh, mama, oh, I want to go to the piano lessons. I want to go to the piano lessons. But after a month, for example, they say, no, it's so boring. I don't like a piano anymore. I want to go and play football. Yeah, I want to go and play football. And then so and so, they can change idea very often because it's natural, because they follow their instinct. Okay,
Instinct.
but
Yeah, right.
they are motivated to go to the piano, but also after a month, 2 months, they don't want anymore, and they don't want to a football match, etc., etc. So
Mhm.
this, for me, is the moment when the parents should learn their children to be patient, to be tolerant, and after focusing what are the tendencies of their children, okay, if they tend to be a good footballer or a good pianist or something else, the parents, in my modest opinion, should help their children to be patient and to go on, to keep going on that path, okay, without changing idea very often, okay, because the difficulties in our life, they will be always present, and so we have to manage, we have to cope, we have to face, we have to learn how to cope and manage these difficulties, but also we have to manage how to be always motivated, because if I like very much English learning, okay, but I know learning English is very difficult. Okay, it's very difficult because you have to study, you have to frequent, you have to speak, you have to increase, etc., etc.
Mhm.
So sometimes I feel myself demotivated, but I know that I have to go on. Okay, but I am an adult person, and so maybe it's easier for me. For a baby, for a child, this could be not so easy. So parents should learn their children how to keep on with motivation, because it's important, in my opinion. Yeah.
Of course, you're right, Rita. Let me tell you something. When I was a kid, I was so motivated on learn to ride a bicycle because when you have the passion, guys, you go for it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
go for it, right?
Yeah.
What is the best motivator to succeed? Well, of course, is love, yeah? Right? Can you agree?
Yeah, and also what you say, passion. Well, passion and
Passion,
love
love,
could be the
yeah.
same.
When you
I
are
agree.
when you are so into, as I told you right now, when you are so into and love this kind of thing, you go for it.
Yeah.
You face and achieve the goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that it is the same feeling, in my opinion, when you fall in love. When you fall in love, for example, you could also climb a mountain in order to conquer the heart of the interest of the other person. Okay, because you are really strongly motivated, and you are ready to do anything and
Uh-huh.
everything in order to conquer that person. And so it's the same thing. You must be very motivated because you are in love. Yeah.
You are in love. Well said, Rita. Wise words. What about you, Herter? Please, let's go to our topic, please.
Yeah, let me see the topic again. I would say the kids are a little special because they have the benefit of don't knowing that they are motivated. They are not focusing on any goal. They do what they please to do, what they like to do. And so they have like the quality of enjoying what they're doing without knowing the motivation, without knowing the goal. They are just doing it and enjoying it. It's when you grow older that you probably sometimes have to like focus on what motivates you. So you can, if there is something that is difficult for you, you can do something to motivate you, or just start doing it and all of a sudden you're like into it, you're in the middle of it, and then it starts getting interesting.
Yeah, right. Amanda, please, want to say something?
Yeah, for example, the children, as here to say, is sometimes parents had to intervene to it's all a fiction, right? Because they don't know any motivation. They do it what they want, as we agree on that. But for example, in the beginning, when she started dance class, she say, "Oh, I don't want. I'm too shy." But I don't want her to be inactive at home, only with the screens, and sometimes I don't have time for do activities for her. So I took her to the dance class, even if she didn't want. But one fiction or one story that I told her is that, look, you're going to, maybe you're gonna like it, right? Maybe why don't you try and probably you wanna like it and you're gonna find friends there. And now she like it, so it's kind of push her a little bit.
Exactly.
The parents push her, and later they decide they don't have any goal or motivation, but they now that they are there, they start to like it. Like it. The same happens with choir. Is like the parents are pushing the children all the time to do
Yeah.
things.
I think
Amanda,
that's
she's
also
so into in
necessary.
English. Please repeat further.
That's
Please.
also necessary to point them in directions.
Yeah. Amanda,
Hi.
looking straight from here, she's so passionate about English, right?
That's
Yeah. Elizabeth, what do you oh sorry, what do you do when you feel demotivated? Oh my goodness. When I feel demotivated, oh my goodness, I drink a coffee, okay, and then I'm able again to to restart my goal. Oh, this is it. Drinking coffee, how frequent do you drink coffee, my friends? Because I think coffee is a good motivator to do something.
Because there is something, a sort of drug inside, and so you
Yeah.
Rio de Capo, okay.
energy.
Rita, Rio de Capo, please
Yeah.
don't come with this Chinese one.
Brazilian coffee or Italian coffee, they are good energetic food. Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. What about you, Amanda? When you feel demotivated to do something, for example, you go for a walk
yeah. For
and you drink
example,
coffee.
if
tea?
I already say I'm going to play the piano, but I feel demotivated, sometimes I leave it and I do it next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
But
you told me you start to play piano.
I
Yeah,
go out to take a nap, as you.
I
I don't
remember.
drink coffee in the afternoon. I probably take a nap, but usually I push myself and say, well, this is normal. I feel stressed, but because I learning a new song probably, and when you're learning, it's kind of stressful. And I say that my
Yeah.
brain is learning. That's why it's complaining, like a little child. So I
That's
need
right.
to
That's
force
right.
myself. Sometimes I force myself and say that this is normal and try a little steps. Like for example, if it's a piano song, I just learned the first 8 notes, and that's it. It's easy for my brain. It's easier to start only with 8 notes,
Mhm.
and that helps. That helps. If I say okay, and I put a number, I go to play 10 times only, and that's it.
Mhm.
I feel better
Okay.
because I achieved something. I say 10 times is not so far. It's not so long. So that's it.
Mhm.
And you
That's a
repeat
good-
always and always the same eight notes. Yeah. Okay. So
When I'm motivated, I can do more. But if I
Okay,
dismotivated, I say 8 and 10 times.
But I suggest you to put the pedal, the softer pedal, because always and always listen to do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do.
Yeah. For a song, it's different. Well, it's kind of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, but in a song, you play different. So it could be boring, but it's not so boring if you only play the same 8 notes 10 times. When you are in the 8, you say, oh, I almost finished.
Yeah, for you it's not boring, but for the other person, people in your house, maybe they are bored.
Oh, yeah, but I don't care.
Elizabeth, do you
Because-
feel bored when your mom is playing piano?
No, she's very. She has a good ear. Sometimes she's
Oh.
playing
Ah,
one.
good.
Oh, she plays too. Yeah.
Yeah, but by
Oh.
ear, I
By
need
ears,
to.
play by
Yeah.
ears, yeah. Play by ears. I know.
No,
Okay.
because
I think it's good for the children
Okay.
to hear me, to listen to me. Repeating is very easy for them. I usually take the ones that they are going to play if they go to the conservatory, classic music for children. So probably if they go to the conservatory, it will be easier for them because they already listen to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
We have a musician here, okay? Heard you.
I want to say something about demotivation
Please.
and motivation in general, because sometimes we feel demotivated, and that doesn't mean we have to force ourselves to create motivation. We can just say, like Amanda said, okay, I'll take a nap. I get
Uh-huh.
motivated later.
No, that's
or-
okay.
or-
Mhm.
yeah, it's not necessary always to force yourself, but just doing it sometime without thinking about it. Just start what you want to do. Can make a starter for what you want to gain.
Also, now that you mentioned, I do force myself because I'm get used to it that.
Yeah.
One of the motivation to when I feel dismotivated is, for example, if I push myself and the next or the 2 days or 3 days later, it's easier for me to play the same notes, but now it goes like piece of cake.
Mhm.
That when I feel dismotivated, I will say, oh, in 3 days by now, I will feel better.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's why
I was
push it.
motivated to play
good
guitars,
girl,
but I
good girl,
gave.
Amanda. You
Uh-huh.
are a good girl. Yeah, go on.
Mhm.
Keep on
Yeah.
going in this way. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Rita, do you play any instruments? No?
Well, I played piano for 10 years when I was a child.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah, I
But-
remember you
yeah.
told.
But
Oh.
yeah. But now I totally forgot how to play it, because language and musical instruments are the same things. So
Yeah.
if you use it, you don't lose it. But if you don't practice it, you lose it. And so yes,
Uh-huh.
now I am able to play something on the piano, but very, very simple. But I really regret. And sometimes I'd like to start again to play piano.
Mhm.
And so I go to the piano because I have a piano in my house. And so I try to play some notes. But my husband, he started to approach me, and he said, oh my God, always this do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, la, 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 la. And so yes, I stopped myself because
Mhm.
I need to be encouraged. Okay, I need to be appreciated and to be encouraged above all. Even though I am a certain age, and so I should have overcome this kind of feeling. But anyway, I need appreciation, as any human beings needs, of course. Okay, and my husband is not so able to give me this kind of feelings, and so I stopped myself.
I have a suggestion for you, Rita.
Yeah,
I have a suggestion. Get yourself an electronic piano with headphones.
Yeah, you are right. But I have not a room in my
I was going to
house.
say the same.
Yeah.
Because
It's wonderful.
we live with my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law is very harsh to criticize me. So what I do is go into the electronic piano that is downstairs, and I put it. I don't have headphones,
Headphones, yeah.
but you can turn down the volume. So
Yeah.
that's good for me.
Yeah, this is a good suggestion anyway. Yes, I have to try to find a place in my house, because in my house there are a lot of furniture, and so I have no free.
Another suggestion is say, look, dear, don't tell me anything.
Tell your husband tell your husband not to comment on your playing.
Mm.
Yeah. If it's not a good comment, you can close your mouth. And that's it.
Today we are like relaxing here, motivated to, okay, to have a nice chat in here. But Rita, let me say, guys from Italy, you have beautiful songs, okay? Try
Yeah,
to play
yeah.
on your piano.
Yeah. We have beautiful songs, classical songs, and also traditional
Classic,
songs.
romantics,
Yeah,
remember
romantic
romantics,
songs.
yeah.
Yes. A lot of these songs, they have the English or American version, and so they are very nice, very lovely songs. Also in English language. Think about, for example, "It's Now or Never." "It's Now or Never," sung by Elvis Presley. It is a reality, actually. It is a very important traditional Neapolitan songs. The title is "O Sole Mio," "O Sole Mio," "O My Son." Okay, so this is very famous all over the world, because I think that when you think Italian population, Italian people, you think automatically to the beauty of Naples and this coast, and the beauty of the songs. Okay, and "O Sole Mio" is one of the most well-known songs. Also in American version, "It's Now or Never." Yeah.
It's not never. But Rita, I mean the romantic ones. Remember the 1780s? Remember the 70s is Santo
Yeah.
California. I love this band.
Yeah.
They still play Santo
Yes.
California. I love this kind of music.
Yes. These are very sweet memories of my young years. Okay, because I was very young during the 70s, the 60s in particular, and so yes, when you remind me of these years, it's always a very pleasant feelings. The Beatles, for example, Santo California. I don't know, other groups. Yeah.
Pupo,
Other
remember
bands.
Pupo? Yeah. I'm not Italian guy, but I know something about the music. Okay.
Americano.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, okay, guys. See you in 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
For me, it's not possible anymore to
possible.
say
That's
that,
okay.
because no, it's possible because I am busy with my husband. Okay, I have to give him a hand. Okay, so I'll see you next Monday. Okay.
Have a nice time,
So
Rita.
bye for now.
Have a nice
Yes,
time,
bye.
Rita.
Okay,
Have a
bye.
nice time.
Nice to
Thank
Bye
nice
you.
to
bye.
see you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, Rita. Bye bye, guys.
Okay.